In less than 21 hours, Tennessee is set to execute its first death row inmate in nearly a decade. Billy Ray Irick was convicted of raping and killing 7-year-old Paula Dyer in 1985, and he is scheduled to die for those crimes tomorrow at 7 p.m. But his attorneys have spent today in several courts in an 11th hour attempt to keep Irick alive. News Channel 5's Jason Lamb joins us tonight outside the Riverbend Maximum Security Institution, where Irick is spending what could be his final night. Jason, there are developments even throughout this evening on this story.
Yeah, that's right, Carrie, and you can see the increased security here at the entrance of Riverbend as this is less than 24 hours away now. And those developments you talked about came in courts both here in Nashville and at the highest court of the land, the Supreme Court of the United States. Irick's appeal to the U.S. Supreme Court may be his final legal avenue before he's scheduled to die at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Irick's attorney spent today in a back and forth with the state in legal filings, all presented to the Supreme Court for it to make a final decision. Irick's attorney argues the Supreme Court should issue a stay of execution for Irick until Irick's state lawsuit challenging the 3-drug injection method the state is scheduled to kill him with tomorrow is settled. Irick's attorney also wants the court to take up the larger question of whether people with mental illnesses should receive the death penalty, arguing to the court, if Mr. Irick is executed tomorrow, his life will be extinguished without an answer to this important question. The state says Irick should be put to death tomorrow because it says Irick's state lawsuit likely won't succeed. And the state slammed Irick's legal defense, accusing them of a last-ditch effort to find any court that will stop the execution, saying, especially at the 11th hour, capital cases present an obvious incentive to forum shop. But the decision on whether to issue a stay hasn't been made yet, leaving perhaps Irick's very life itself now laying in the hands of 8 justices of the U.S. Supreme Court. And we are continuing to watch for an order from the Supreme Court. It could come down really any time, any moment, even now or tomorrow. Meanwhile, we're told that Billy Ray Irick has selected his last meal that will be served to him tomorrow. We're told that it is a super deluxe burger with onion rings and a Pepsi. Live in Nashville, Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.